Good morning, sir.
Yeah, very good morning, sir.
Yes, how are you?
Yes, I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And sir, we are meeting first time. Yeah, we don't know each other. And who are you? Where are you from? And currently, what do you do? Are you student or are you working person? So first of all, please introduce yourself.
Yes, yes. So actually, you don't know me, but I don't know. I know you about you are famous YouTuber. So that's amazing. And thank you so much for giving me chance to talk with you. So okay. So my name is Rohit. I'm connecting to you from Varanasi, UP. About my qualification, I have completed my graduation. And in my leisure time, I love to read book. And nowadays, I'm eager to know something about new people. So I'm talking about two different kind of the like a trainer, teacher, and colleagues. Right. That's all about me. Thank you so much for.
Yes, yes. It is nice introduction also. It's good to know about yourself.
At first, I want to know about yourself. Right.
Yes, yes, definitely. First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Shantanu Das and I am connecting from West Bengal. And by professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from also, I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. That's all about me, sir.
Oh, great introduction to your side. You are, multitasker. You are doing lots of the things as you are doing work as well, like running YouTube channel. And so great, amazing, great
Yes,
sound.
as also I am learning English.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Yeah.
And sir, when did you start your English speaking journey?
Yes, it has been approx 3 months. I have been learning this language. Still, I am learning. Learning any language, not like English. It's not a cup of tea. Maybe plenty of the people they say like that. Learning any language is easy, but I observe it is not easy if you are if you have it like a different mother tongue. So if you want to immerse yourself any kind of other language, so it will take time, right? So it's been 3 months. I'm learning as right nowadays as well. I'm still learning.
Yes. And sir, when you were studying in your school life at that time, did you study in English medium school?
No, to be honest, I totally, studied in my student life that was Hindi medium, totally Hindi medium, right? So because that time, yeah, English was there, but not a language, not as language, as a subject. They like a teacher taught us, but just some rule like a grammar, vocabulary, all the things, but not a language. And what is the difference between language or subject? Subject in the sense just you will read that things, like you will remember and you will read. But language in the sense you have to speak, and if you want to speak, so you have to speak that language. It doesn't matter English or British or any language. So we are like trying nowadays, we are trying to speak. And but that that time in our childhood, we were read as a subject. So that's why we are facing such kind of issue to in spoken English. So I was totally I study in Hindi medium.
Yes, yes. And sir, how long have you been using this application?
Yeah, it's been approx 1.5 months, but in initial I was not consistent here. But since 5 to 6 days, maybe I can say I'm consistent.
Yes, yes. And sir, I would like to ask one question to you. In which purpose are you learning English, and why did you think you have to learn this language?
Actually, still I'm pursuing a degree that is a law degree, right? LLB. So maybe in future I will be become like an advocate. So that's the reason I want to improve my like a communication skill as well as language. And apart from this, English is a very important language. You know, it's a global language, so everybody should know about this. Maybe like they can understand English, right? And after that, they can convey their thought easily. They can talk to anyone. So everyone should learn this language. So it's a big deal if they will like to learn. They will learn this language. So definitely, lots of the opportunities will get for them.
Yes, yes, you're right. Actually, English is an international language as well as the communication language. Yeah, to communicate each other, to communicate other country of people, English is necessary. English is needful language also. Yeah, and right now, see, you're from UP, you have your own native language, but I don't know your native language properly. But I belong to West Bengal. I have another native language, but you don't know my native language. Yeah, but after learning English, we are talking each other. We are connecting each other. Yeah, that's why also it is connecting language. And on the other hand, whenever you go to the interview for taking a good job in a multinational company, first of all, the interviewer asks the question in English. Yeah, that's also English is very necessary and needful language also right now. And sir, I would like to ask another question to you at the beginning time when you started your English speaking journey. At that time, what kind of method did you follow for your speaking English, for your improving your English skill?
As you know, like in this modern era, I would say like for learning language, we should not too much like effort, like right. I mean to say, like, you should not pressurize to yourself to learning this language, right? Just you can watch some video, right? You can listen English podcast. You can if you are able to, you can read, you can write. So it means try to immerse totally to yourself in this language. After then what will happen, you will realize I'm gradually learning this language and I am able to speak. I'm a talk, I'm able to talk with like anyone. So that the things happening with gradually. And what I did, like, I didn't follow any kind of a specific method and plan in my journey. Just due to my time like a issue, I don't have a time usually. So what happened, whenever I get chance, so I try to watch some English content video, right? And sometime I watch conversational video. If you want to talk like a normally conversation, so definitely conversational video, if you will see, so that will help a lot, because you can get understand, you will get understand how they are like talking to each other. As we are talking to each other as slowly, you are asking question to me, I'm like replying your question, after then I will ask some question. So if someone will like watch this video, so he can understand easily like how they are talking to each other. So it's a beginner, like in beginner stage, everyone should like at first watch some conversational video. That will help a lot. After then they can watch any kind of the video. So in the sense in order to like uh, learn this language, in order to speak this language, you can listen a lot. It will benefit for you a lot, right?
Yes, yes, you're right. I absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. Listening is the most important part for us learning English, for speaking English. And sir, you have been learning this language about 3 months, but right now also you are speaking very well. But there is no doubt. But my next question is: earlier, did you join any coaching center? Did you join any institute for your speaking English?
No, I don't consider for learning any kind of like language you have to join any coaching center, because you know what I believe, what they will teach you, no one can teach you language, right? At first we need to understand, no one can teach you language. You can observe, you can immerse yourself in this language, after then you can like learn. So what happen if you will go any kind of the teaching, so what they will teach, they will teach you grammar, right? They will
Yes.
teach you grammar, will teach you like a sentence structure, they will teach you like a vocabulary. I mean, they will give you 5 to 10 vocabulary for like every day. So but in childhood we have been doing all the things, right? We are like mugging up like grammar. We are like mugging up vocabulary, but still we are not able to speak. So what is the reason behind? The reason behind we are not speaking. Speaking comes to speak, right? As much as we will speak, so we will able to speak. So I didn't join any kind of the coaching, and I would like to say to all of your viewer, they can learn this language easily, just to follow to listening a lot. Because if
Yeah.
they will like listen, so they will understand like a concept, right? And making mistake is like a very genuine thing. Like if I'm as well I'm doing mistake, so and this is a part of the learning, like making mistake. So don't be afraid, try to listen and try to convey whatever in their mind. So that is a good idea for learning this language, what I believe.
Yes, yes. And sir, you did not go any coaching center for learning English right now. Also, you are speaking very well and always staying at your home and using your smartphone. You are learning English, and you have told me a few minutes ago. And listening is the most important part, and another is also speaking. Speaking also is very important. But do you practice with your friend, and do you have practice with your partner who is willing to learn English in your locality? Do you have any partner?
Actually, to be honest, I don't have any kind of like friends and partner who who can speak English. But yeah, I practiced, but not like virtually. Actually, I practice on there are lots of the application. You can talk with
Yeah,
like plenty of the people, they are they want to like enhance their language as well. So you can talk there like in this group also, like we can talk like so for speaking, if you are really is serious person, so definitely you will find a partner. Because nowadays in the whole world, majority of the people they want to like speak. They are trying to find some like people to talk with them. So try to develop interest for this language. After then, everything will be come gradually in with you.
yes, yes. Yeah,
Mm.
right now also is right now social media is very benefit for our who are beginner who are learning English, and if you don't have any partner in your locality, there is no problem. There are many applications are available in the Play Store. Hybro, Explaincy, CV, these kind of applications are available for practicing purpose, audio call for practice. And did you use this kind of application for your practicing purpose?
Yeah, sure. I like used and one thing talking in like a audio call and talk with any application, that is a good idea. Because what happened initially, everyone has some fear of speaking, right? As I had also. So if you will talk to someone on application, so what happened that time? What will happen? You don't know about that person, right? And as well,
Yes,
he and she don't know about you. So you can talk as like a 5 to 10 minute, like as much you comfortable, right? So it is the
yes,
benefit of the audio call and any use of any application. You can talk with anyone like a random 5 to 10 minutes. So that will boost your confidence for speaking, because you will realize, yeah, I speak. I spoke 5 to 10 minutes. So that is like a great idea. After then, you can talk with, you can speak anywhere to anyone, virtually and like online, anywhere, right? So it is a good idea to talking with any application. And I did also, I spoke like 2 or 3 application that was available for audio, not video. So it's a good idea. Everyone should like talk first time on audio call any application. At least they should try.
yes, yes. And sir, my next question is English is not my mother tongue. It is second language. Yeah. That's why. What do you think? Is English grammar important for learning English, for speaking English?
Really, I cannot deny like grammar is not important. Grammar is important, but you have to, you have to learn grammar as a different kind of trick. Trick in the sense, if you are thinking like that, is am, are, have to, has to, like that. you're trying to go deep in grammar, so definitely you will get stuck, because grammar is a like a wide part. You There is a no like a never ended process, right? But you can learn grammar easily. How? There is a one trick. No, it's not a trick, everyone knows about it. You can read some book, right? And you can listen some like a small video, right? Simple video. So what happens? They will use all the grammar structure in that like a context, right? If you are reading some one two paragraph, so what they will say, like there was a boy, yeah, he he lived in like a jungle. So what will you learn? There was a boy, in the sense he used was in the sense like it is talk about the past. So it's a way of the learning like a grammar, and it's a way of the learning of the English. It's easy. What I like did, I'm telling you. So don't think too much, don't concern about the grammar, just try to read and listen. The thing will gradually come in your mind automatically, because mug up is not like a good idea. Suppose if you have a much idea about grammar, right? But while speaking you cannot like recall them. You have to speak instantly. You're talking with me, so you cannot take much time for speaking, right? If I will ask you, so you have to reply me instantly. So you don't have time to like think about the where I can use like a was and there, right? So you don't have time to think about like a grammar. So speaking is a language, and all the things will come in in your tongue, just if you will speak. So as much as we will speak, we will feel comfortable to in this language.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely, you are right. And sir, I would like to ask another question because I belong to village area, yeah, and when I was starting in my school life, that time my English was not good, and I was very weak in English subject. And at that time also I could not write one sentence in English properly, and that's why also I don't have a lot of vocabulary. While speaking, I get stuck. Yeah, lack of vocabulary. But I am asking you one question: how did you improve your vocabulary skill? Do you like reading English? Do you like reading a story book, or do you like reading English newspaper for your improving your vocabulary skill?
See, as learning this language, it's like a long life process, right? So we should not learn at night, right? So if you don't have in your bucket too much vocabulary, so that is a not big deal. Whatever you have in your bucket, try to convey, try to speak, right? One thing. And second things, if I will give you 100 vocabulary and you will remember that, so what do you think after in any conversational, that will help you? No, because you don't know in which topic you are talking to anyone. There is need of this vocabulary or not. It's depend on context, right? As we are talking about the random topic, so there is no need of the a fancy word and a new vocabulary, right? So when you will talk with someone, when you will speak to a different kind of the people, so that time you will get one or two vocabulary. if
Yes,
i
yes,
used if I used two or three vocabulary, so today you learn two three vocabulary, right? So
yes,
that will fix your mind instantly while conversation. So after 3 days, after 2 days, you can use as well this vocabulary. So don't think too much about the vocabulary. All the things will come gradually. Just try to speak and try to read, try to listen. Don't try to mug up all the things, because here, as you know, I'm not I don't have idea, but I think here are 1 lakh vocabulary, above of 1 lakh, right? So how we can remember all the vocabulary? It means we cannot speak.
yes,
It's does just whatever you have, try to use. I don't have much vocabulary, but whatever I have, I'm using, I'm speaking, and after 1 or 2 months, I will have much vocabulary. So that the vocabulary game is improve and increase gradually. Don't think too much.
yes, yes. And sir, you have been learning this language about 3 months, but right now also you are speaking very well. But I am asking one question to you: how much time do you practice every single day?
Yeah, actually, it's a depend on like a time, like a day. If approx, I can say like at least 1 hour.
1 hour.
A consistency, consistency matter a lot. Like if you are like practicing every day, now 5 day, but after 5 day you skip, right? You didn't practice like at least 30 minutes, 20 minutes. So what will happen? Consistency is a break. So after you will feel like a lack of confidence. So it doesn't matter 1 hour, 2 hour, 30 minutes, but be consistent.
Yes, yes, you're right. All right, sir. It was nice conversation with you. Yeah, and thank you for giving your valuable time. I have learned a lot of things from you. Yeah, and all right, sir. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. It was great conversation to you, and you are from West Bengal, so all
Yes.
the things is like a good. Keep learning. We are also like I'm also learning. Okay.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Bye.